Hey guys, Master1378 here, and today I have another Avatar: Last Airbender scene for you guys. This time, it's a pretty small mock. I normally don't do very large Avatar vignettes. I just sort of like this, the type that I'm doing right now. They're small, and I try to pack as many details and figures in as I can. So, in this case, this is a scene that is depicting, again from my custom Avatar fanfiction universe, Lee, who is a earthbender slash metalbender, as you can see here on the wall, who is infiltrating a Fire Nation compound of some sort, which is what this wall is supposed to represent. It's kind of like a bunker type of passageway where you would have metal, almost braces or walls on either side, and dirt on the ground. So this might be like a prison facility or some kind of a secure storage facility or something like that. I don't give a huge amount of backstory to these mocks, but in this case, what I really wanted to do was have a bit of parkour style fighting, as you can see here. Lee is what probably is happening is that Lee, these two guards noticed Lee, and then he drew his sai, which is what he's holding there, in order to disarm them, and then did sort of a running jump off the wall. So he would be pushing off the wall and probably dispatching that archer right there, and then moving on to the firebender, who is currently bending. So there's not a whole lot to this scene in terms of detail. Although what I really like about it is that it sort of represents both the two sides of the Avatar universe that I have in my mocks. First off, my custom, more medieval, non-bending side with Lee, because Lee does use a lot of hand-to-hand bladed combat, and also the more recognizable bending side of the Avatar universe with the Firebender here. So this is probably a mock, or at least this is probably the idea or theme for of a mock that you will probably be seeing at Brickfight 2014. I know it's at the time that I'm recording this video, it's only been like 2 months about since Brickfight 2013, but it pays to be prepared. So if you're coming to Brickfight 2014, you'll probably see a similar mock to what this is, because I find it really represents both sides of the Avatar universe that I have. So if we look at the scene itself, there's not really a whole lot, as you can see if I start to take off the figures. Now, there's really not a whole lot of detail there. It's pretty simple. There's nothing on the back, so I won't bother showing it, but the figures are often, in my opinion, what makes these scenes, and it's kind of why I want to show them. So, as you can see here, you can't really see them easily when you're looking at the scene normally. So as you can see, the firebender here on the left does have the fire technique that I like to use, which basically, I might do a tutorial on this, but it basically is connecting the pins at the base of these pieces with the little sort of hooks in the fire. Now, you can't do that with the newer fire design, since LEGO has changed their mold. There's no more little pins on the sides, but I think anything pre-really 2010 or so, or even 9, any fire pieces pre those years will probably have the pins, so in case you want to try that out. The archer, I'm not entirely sure what an archer would be doing on guard duty, but I just kind of wanted to have a different figure in there, and I think he looks pretty nice. As you can see, he drew a knife, same as the firebender. He has a sword, so they both sort of drew bladed weapons because they saw Lee here with two sai, which he normally would use to disarm them, and then he would probably either use an earthbending attack or some kind of a kick or punch to knock them out. So, pretty simple scene. There's not really a whole lot to it, but I think honestly that it turned out pretty well. I really like the scene, and for those who are coming to Brickfight 2014 next year, you're probably going to see something like this. So, it might not be exactly the same, but whatever. This may go through a few changes, but I think that the core concept is very representative. So, that's basically it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please comment for what you thought about it, and also what other types of videos you want to see, whether it's Avatar related or not. And without further ado, this is it. So this has been the scene which I call Infiltration for my sort of series of Avatar vignettes, which I guess we could call them vignettes. And that's pretty much it, guys. So please remember to comment and subscribe if you want to see more. So bye.